Doing the Beulah Trail loop today. It has been recommended for simulating the Ozark Trail in some areas. So, done it a couple times before, but should be interesting. So just started, but I can already tell it's going to be interesting, because there is another section of trail that I'm going to be on after a good long hike. So yeah, this is a interesting trail already, because this goes on for a while, and gonna be that down there after a little while too. So yeah, this is a very interesting trail. We are basically on the side of a big hill looking down. It's a very long way down, kind of a very steep hill. But yeah, oddly enough, even from I've hiked this trail before, just don't do it often. And it's looking very unfamiliar. Other than the obstacles that are presented by others that do this trail. Backpack straps are causing some issues, but look all the way down there at the floor of the, I guess, valley. It looks very interesting. Tempted to go down and hang out down there, but you know, hiking. So something that I discovered here recently, or saw on some hiking and backpacking pages, I guess, on Facebook, is that a lot of people only consider it hiking if you're doing it for exercise. That seems a little weird to me. I mean, exercise is a benefit of hiking, I think, but I don't do hiking for the exercise. I would exercise in order to be able to do more hiking. But hiking is for me, a commune with nature. You know, a escape from, you know, daily life, I guess. City living, stuff like that. So the people who consider hiking just exercise, I don't know, it's just rubbed me the wrong way. I guess let me know what y'all think. You know, is hiking just exercise? Or do you exercise to be able to do more hiking? Or is it a combination of both? I don't know. But views like that, you know, that's a higher reason for hiking than hiking for exercise. It's just weird. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, and I'm gonna get back to just hiking. Had to backtrack a little bit for this, but check out that rock, and those rocks. That is just, I think, very interesting. Check that out. just like that area there. Thought I'd share. It's just cool. Oh, wow. Look at that one. Just kind of jutting out all on its own. Some very cool geological formations up here, I guess. And that is not a narrow little rock jutting up there. Wow. I remember recording this before, but it is still so cool. That you've got, I mean, there's a walk around, but you also have the walk between, going through the narrows. Very cool. Now I got to figure out what trail to follow. That one, that one. The sign might give some clues. Connector trail to Eagle Valley. Nope, we're just going Beulah. Beulah Trail. So you got this so you got this whole section of rock up here, and then you got that. Look at how that tree root kind of blends into the rock. Does that overhang. You can't really tell where the tree root ends and the rock begins. That is pretty cool. There's some weird noises. Thought there were horses on the trail down that way, but I guess not. Dang, look at this. This is amazing. Now, one of these sideways leaning rocks kind of got me. Very slippery. But check that out. Very cool. Very cool section right here. And there are people apparently riding bicycles through here. Oh, that's brave people. There's something else that's sometimes indistinguishable from bravery, but not going to go that far just yet. But man, these sideways rocks and stuff, pretty sure they don't make riding a bicycle through here very easy. It's fucking awesome. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Now that looks cool. I don't know if you can tell it, but you can see the trail for quite a ways. And then you got looking down in the valley there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is just a really good, nice, cool trail so far. No extremely difficult hills yet. Think they might be coming, but not 100% sure. So far it just follows the ridge line, fairly level-ish, as long as you avoid the horse poop, the horses, and the bicyclists. They're walnuts all over the place, and I'm getting really tempted to break open one or two or five. Just not sure if I want to stop and go through that. Walnuts are a very interesting nut. They're very well protected, and once you get past that fleshy outer part, you got the nut inside, and then the meat of the nut is fairly well woven into the shell. So big debate as to whether or not the meat of the nut is worth getting to it. I think I remember something about this spot from my last video. But I should point out that it is acorn season, which means that there are acorns falling from the trees, which means that occasionally you're going to get hit in the head with an acorn or three, which is kind of sucky. Well, I gotta say I'm a little bit surprised, but not unprepared, that here at maybe 2¼ to 2.5 miles, I'm wore out. Did 5 miles last weekend without issue in much tougher terrain, I thought. I don't know, these hills could be deceptive because they're not steep, but they're consistent, long uphills. So, gonna take a hang and chill out, refill my water, all that good stuff. So as I'm sitting up here in my hammock, or well, laying in my hammock, I'm glancing at the walnut tree. And man, those walnuts could be dangerous. I'll show you what I mean. Look at how high up they are. Way, way high up. And those are not small. That's 20 times zoom, so yeah. But man, imagine one hitting you on the head from that high. So I've got some walnuts. Pull that part away. It is disgusting inside. Get your hands all greasy and stuff. That's what you got. The ones with the black outside are a good bit easier to get the flesh away from. Oh man, the smell. get a little messy. Now, that one's got a worm, a few worms. Okay, we'll let the worms have that one. Dang. Bust that sucker up. You got some nice flesh in there to eat. That is a good nut. Really need some picking tools to get the rest of the flesh though. Alright, so we're following the donkey trail. What the diamond means, I don't know. But we're apparently going not that way, but this way. Alrighty then. So the walnut, I think it is worth getting the meat. The effort is anyway. Little abusive force there to crack that shell open, and you need some kind of picking tool to really get the most meat without destroying it. But I would recommend doing some getting the meat or the shells off, the outer fleshy shells, near some water, because your hands get a little messy and it just might stain. There's some other uses for that juice, but not going to get into those here because they're not the best. All right, back on the trail again. Still kind of at a upper elevation. Not so I hung the hammock up at about 2.45 miles, a little less than 2.5. So a little bit more than halfway, according to the mileage estimate at the beginning of the trail. So that's pretty cool. But looks like I'm getting into more elevation changes. I've already made my steps or stairs goal for today, or maybe the week. I don't know. Oh. But yeah, I haven't encountered another hiker. Seen 4 bicycles. Had to dodge 2 of them, but 2 of them went by while I was in the hammock. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to have a physician or exercise coach or something kind of explain how I could do the 5+ miles without needing a break with steeper terrain, but then got wore out doing this. Not really making much sense to me. Oh geez, a bug just flew into my eye. Crap. Feels like he's still there. Damn it. Oh, gnat or something. Oh. Anyway, would like a physician or someone to explain. I mean, is it the humidity? Because it rained yesterday. Looks like it may rain here shortly. I don't know. It's weird. I would like to be able to figure out the dynamics of why, what, where, when, the exhaustion levels. I mean, they're all over the place. Of course, it could have been that I was just not prepared to go hiking. You know, I always love to hike, but good Lord, that's ginormous. Anyway, I like to go hiking. It's kind of a rough week, so I was all prepared to sit on the couch and binge watch NCIS, which is awesome, by the way. NCIS New Orleans. Could not find NCIS LA. Don't know why. But then my internet went out. ETA was 3 o'clock and this was at like 10. So I was like, okay, well, universe wants me to go hiking. I'm going. So yeah, might have just been, wasn't really prepared to go hiking. I probably came up here a little dehydrated already. Because I did have a little to drink last night. Not much, but a little. It was Von Payne whiskey. But geez. Yep, getting some elevation changes here. Still feels like a moderate trail. You know, no big hills yet. All of it's been fairly easy-ish switchbacks. I don't know. I don't know why I got exhausted at two and a half miles. But a short rest kind of got me reinvigorated. Refilled my water bottle. So yeah, let's continue the hike on the bike trails. This area is pretty cool. It's got kind of a dark forest feel. Of course, that could be the rain clouds. I don't know. But damn. Very deep gully down there. Really cool trees. Very cool looking section of the trail. what's making me look back. Noises. Feeling of an impending bicycle. I don't know. But man. Very, very tall hill right there. Looking down there. Very interesting. Ah, I thought I recognized this. Hung my hammock up there one time. Between those two trees, right next to that rock shelf. Huh. Very interesting. Going to be over there here shortly. Just very cool. Yeah, so I think it is the extended uphill theory. Kind of makes it seem like it's not crap, hold on. Kind of makes it seem like it's not a difficult hill, but you go a lot further on the incline uphill than the steeper uphills at Lewis and Clark. So it's more of a extended, sustained effort than the more effort over a shorter period of time or a shorter distance. That's what I'm going with anyway. These gnats are kind of annoying. Not as annoying as the mosquitoes earlier in the year, but yeah, right around the face. So I'm a little over 3.8 miles, almost to the 4-mile mark. So should be at the car here shortly. I was hoping for a water source. There has not been one. So, I mean, it's not important, but I'd like to wash my hands. Just not going to use drinking water to do that. Anyway, yeah, coming up on 4 miles of 4.25, I think 4.5. So, looking through the trees there, very nice view. I passed by several really cool rock formations without filming, because you need to come out here for yourself. It is awesome. This is the Beulah Trail at Greensfelder Park. Highly recommend it. So I found this pretty cool thing on the Garmin app where I could play back my path. If you see this little white line getting drawn on the map, that's pretty much my route that I took on this hike. It's sped up to 64 times, but you can see the minutes marked on the left side there as the white line goes. Yeah, you can see the switchbacks and everything on the trail. Watching it progress. tight switchback right there. Oh, and this is where I hung the hammock up. Spent a good bit of time there. Finally back to moving. Alright. So this trail is winding and 4.3 miles. Last little section follows a ridge back to the parking lot. We're making the final turn. And hitting the park. This is the elevation feature. You can play where the elevation changes and drops and rises. That's a pretty steep hill right there. And back to the lot. Y'all have fun hiking.